You know, we're all getting pretty used to asking AI for answers. But what happens when those answers are confidently, convincingly, and completely wrong? Well, that's the whole challenge of AI misinformation, and it's a really critical vulnerability that we're going to break down today. Let's dive in. So, this isn't some future theoretical problem. Nope, this is happening right now, with real-world consequences. Just take a look at this case. A traveler asks Air Canada's chatbot about bereavement fares, and it gives him the wrong info. So when the airline wouldn't honor what its own chatbot promised, the traveler took them to court, and he actually won. The ruling was crystal clear. Air Canada was on the hook for its AI's mistake. That just goes to show you the serious legal and financial risks at play here. And that really gets to the heart of the problem. It's not just that the AI is wrong, it's that it's wrong with so much confidence. The information looks totally legit, which makes it incredibly deceptive. The fallout from this can be massive, leading to anything from security breaches and damaged reputations to, as we just saw, really costly legal battles. So, what is going on under the hood? Well, a huge reason for this is something called a hallucination. And the best way to think about it is this. When an AI model hits a gap in what it knows, instead of just saying, hey, I don't know, it creatively fills in the blanks. It's not lying in the human sense, it's just trying to generate an answer that sounds plausible based on patterns it seems, even if that answer is completely made up.
Yeah, and it's so important to get this. The AI isn't trying to fool us. Its only goal is to give a coherent-sounding answer based on its data. It doesn't have a concept of truth or lies like we do. As this slide puts it perfectly, the model can spit out answers that sound totally correct, but are built on, well, nothing. It's picking a good-sounding answer over a true one every time.
So let's be absolutely clear. These mistakes aren't just funny glitches you see on social media. They have huge, real-world impacts in some of our most critical fields. We're talking law, finance, software development, and even our own health. This timeline here just shows how widespread the issue really is. We start with the Air Canada mess. Then you jump over to the legal world, where lawyers have actually cited completely fabricated cases invented by ChatGPT in a real court of law. Then in coding, AI has suggested insecure code, opening up major security holes. And maybe the scariest of all, in healthcare, you've had chatbots give out dangerously misleading medical advice.
And this is where we, as humans, make the whole problem so much worse. We just have this powerful tendency to trust the machine. The answers come back so fast, and they sound so confident, that we often forget to use the same critical thinking we'd apply to any other source. This over-reliance becomes a massive amplifier for every single mistake the AI makes. It's also really key to understand that hallucinations aren't the only bad guy here. There's also data bias. Just like the slide shows, a hallucination is when the AI literally makes something up out of thin air. Data bias is totally different. That's when the AI is like a distorted mirror, perfectly reflecting the skewed or unfair information that was already in the data it was trained on. Two different problems, but they both lead to pretty unreliable results.
Okay, so this all raises the big question, right? How in the world do we fix this? Well, the good news is there are some very clear strategies being developed. It's really a two-pronged attack that combines better tech with smarter human behavior, building a much safer path forward.
So on the tech side, there are two main fixes. First up, you've got grounding, which is often called RAG. Think of it like giving the AI an open book test. Instead of just guessing from memory, it's forced to look up and pull answers from a library of verified facts. The second fix is fine-tuning. This is kind of like sending the AI to grad school for a very specific subject. You train it on super high-quality, specialized data so it becomes a real expert in that one area. But look, technology is only half the battle. The other half is us, the people using it. We have to build a culture of cross-verification, which means always checking what the AI spits out against other trusted sources. For anything critical, having a human in the loop is simply non-negotiable. And companies need to be really upfront about what their AI can and can't do, while all of us need to learn to use these tools with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Now, this table breaks down how a simple AI mistake can be turned into a full-blown security threat. It's wild. So look at step 1. An attacker finds a fake software package that an AI tends to just make up, to hallucinate. Then, step 2, they go and publish real malicious software under that exact fake name. Finally, an unsuspecting developer trusts the AI suggestion, installs the package, and boom, system breached. It's a brilliant and, frankly, a dangerous way to exploit the AI's flaws.
So when you put all of this together,
The tech fixes, the human safeguards, and understanding these attack methods, it all points to one absolutely essential conclusion about your role in this whole new AI-powered world.
And here it is, the single most important takeaway from all of this. We have to fundamentally shift our mindset. As you can see right here, we have to stop treating AI like some all-knowing oracle. It's a tool. It's an incredibly powerful assistant, amazing for brainstorming or getting a first draft down. But its output has to be the starting point of our work, never ever the final word.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought to chew on. AI can give us a beautifully written, perfectly structured answer to almost any question in seconds. I mean, it's an incredible thing. But the real intelligence, the important part, doesn't come from the machine. It comes from you, the moment you ask that all-important follow-up question, is it true? Thanks for joining me.